YouTube! What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Young Texas and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Yesterday, Raven Software announced a multitude of updates for Call of Duty Warzone, and now today, Sledgehammer Games has announced updates for Call of Duty Vanguard. If you weren't already aware, Raven Software is the main developing studio behind Call of Duty Warzone. They transitioned into that position last year, and the main developer behind Vanguard is Sledgehammer Games. However, Sledgehammer Games is not the only dev studio that works on Vanguard, as Treyarch is the main studio behind the Zombies mode in Vanguard. Of course, all of the Call of Duty titles are published by Activision, so these development studios work under Activision, which publishes Call of Duty overall. That being said, Sledgehammer Games did today announce a multitude of updates for Vanguard, from spawn fixes, bug fixes, gameplay optimization, and so much more. One of the newest maps in Call of Duty Vanguard was Paradise, and this map was introduced with the Season 1 update in December. Many of the spawns on Paradise were kind of bugged at one point, as players were spawning under the map, they were having collision issues upon spawning, amongst a multitude of other issues. Sledgehammer Games has gone and fixed the spawn issues on Paradise, so now you're not gonna have to worry about having some bunk spawns when you play one of Vanguard's newest maps. Two perks in Vanguard have also seen some updates, the first of which being the Fortified perk. Fortified now adds protection from the following streaks, those being Mortar Barrage, War Machine, Flame Knot Explosions, ammo box explosions, gammon bombs, and satchel charges. So not only is it protecting you from streaks, but it's protecting you from equipment, it's protecting you from field upgrades that explode like that ammo box, and a couple other things as well. However, Fortified will no longer protect against the following: Goliath, Glide Bomb, Bombing Run, Fire Bombing Run, and direct hits from launchers. Honestly, it's kind of good, and that's really going to help with those launcher camo challenges, because you're no longer going to have to direct impact people to get that kill with the launchers, which is definitely a good thing and going to make the grind a lot easier. The Cold-Blooded perk is seeing an update as well, as Cold-Blooded will now protect you from dogs, so you're no longer actually going to be visible to the attack dogs or the guard dog streak. So if you see them on the map and you've got Cold-Blooded, they are not actually going to come for you anymore. This also can definitely help with the camo grind, because you can still take out the dogs with your launchers should you need to, and they're not going to be coming for you anymore, so the pressure's kind of off. Some weapons and attachments have also seen an update with today's update in Vanguard, the first of which being the Summoning Reticle from the Graveyard Shift bundle, so that is now also going to be appearing in Gunsmith, which it wasn't in the past. They fixed an issue in which Subsonic was unintentionally disabling the Ghost perk, so that's no longer going to be an issue. And I'm sure if you've seen interactable objects such as doors, you've seen weapon icons on them. I've seen it a lot recently. It's been crazy confusing, but now Sledgehammer has fixed that issue, so that's not going to be there anymore. Now, as far as Sledgehammer specifically, that's kind of it, because like I said, Treyarch is the main developer behind the Zombies mode, and Zombies also sees some updates today as well. Ring of Fire is one of the field upgrades in Zombies, and the tier 2 version of that was dealing some inconsistent damage, so that has been fixed. That is not the only update to the Ring of Fire upgrade, as well as zombies above or below the placement of the ring will no longer take damage. Ring of Fire's damage is also going to be scaled depending on the level you're on, depending on the rounds you're in. So if you're in a lower round, it's going to do less damage, and if it's in a higher round, it's going to do greater damage. This of course correlates to the health of the zombies that you're going to be taking on, so that's definitely a good thing. There was also an issue where kills with an artifact would charge the artifact for an additional use. Now that issue has been addressed and fixed as well, so we've definitely seen some upgrades to zombies. Like me, I'm sure that many of you have experienced the issue where your character appears to be on fire even when they're not taking any fire damage. It can be quite annoying, but thankfully the developers have addressed and fixed this issue. Also fixed was an issue in private match control, when if the COD caster disconnected from the match, the entire match would end prematurely, so that is not going to happen anymore. Both multiplayer and zombies, of course, today saw a multitude of changes, a multitude of bug fixes, and of course all of these are for the betterment of the game, so the gameplay experience is going to be more enjoyable and more smooth for sure. I said it yesterday and I'll say it again today with Vanguard. Vanguard, of course, isn't in the best spot right now. There's definitely some bugs that need to be fixed. Some of those were fixed today, but there are definitely more bug fixes on the way. Again, like I said yesterday, I'm going to remain optimistic. I think the developers are definitely taking steps in the right direction, working on bettering the game for all players, and honestly, you got to give them some credit for that. But yeah, guys, that's effectively going to wrap up today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a like and comment on it down below. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell to turn on those notifications so you never miss any of my daily uploads. For even more from me, be sure to check out the links in the description below to connect with me on all of my social media so you never miss any of my content. Also, for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, intel, and so much more, be sure to use the links in the description below to connect with IPC on all of our social medias as well as our website. Other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and that's been it. Peace.